Be sure to tune into this week's weekly video fishing forecast. We have all the insights from the ICAST show 2025, what we're seeing on the showroom floor. We also have a striped bass recipe for you from one of our Dock and Dine advertisers. And we also give you a spotlight on Amity Harbor Marine, as well as our reports and events from around the island.
The ultimate fishing authority in the Northeast, the Fisherman Magazine.
New Explore Series fish finders keep you locked on fish with unbeatable clarity, best-in-class imaging options, and a stunning ultra-bright HD screen. There's more to explore, only with Humminbird.
Today is July 17, 2025, and we are coming to you from the floor of ICAST here in Orlando, Florida. It is one of the biggest fishing shows around. Brand new products that we are seeing, all new stuff that we'll be doing videos on, giving you one video a week from now until through 2026 on all brand new stuff that we're seeing, stuff that you can expect in the tackle shops in 2025 and 2026. We're going to be giving you an inside look at them. Be sure to subscribe to our e-newsletter. Get on the website. It's going to be on our YouTube channel as well to get the inside look on these products. A lot more to come. Our producer, Tim Smith, he met up with Nedy from Tres Palms Restaurant in Babylon Village, where he does a recipe for us on striped bass with the skin on still. Delicious stuff. Check this out.
Thanks, Matt. Today we're at Tres Palms. They're part of the Fisherman's Dock and Dine series in the magazine. And today the chef is going to make a special striped bass dish. This is a great place to come by boat. Plenty of slips for everybody. Great bar, great food, great place to visit right here on the Great South Bay.
The signature dish here at Tres Palms in Babylon is their pan-seared local striped bass prepared by Chef Nedy. One of the secrets of keeping the striped bass moist and tasty is to leave the skin on, so the chef, after scaling the fish, scores the skin so all the flavor can get deep inside the striped bass. He starts with salt and pepper. The striped bass is placed skin side down in a hot pan with olive oil. While that is searing, the chef rubs in the salt and pepper. Then butter is added and the basting process starts. The bass is then finished in the oven at 450 degrees. Chef Nedy blanches the baby bok choy for a few seconds, then adds extra virgin olive oil, shallots, garlic, salt and pepper. To prepare the cherry tomatoes, olive oil, shallots, salt, pepper, white wine, and of course, more butter is added to the hot pan. Now it's time to plate the seared striped bass. First, the pureed sweet plantains is added to the plate. Then the baby bok choy is added. The striped bass is then removed from the oven to rest, followed by the cherry tomatoes. Finally, the seared striped bass crispy skin side up is placed on top, then garnished.
All right, this looks good. This is Tres Palms signature striped bass dish that they have on the menu. Let's see. Wow, that is good. Wow. With the bok choy and the cherry tomatoes, they're very good. Tres Palms down in Babylon on the water. Got slips to about 30-foot boats. You can come down. Great bar, live music Thursday through Sunday. You got to get down here, check this place out. It's fantastic. Tres Palms, Babylon.
Whether you're looking to purchase a pre-owned or new boat, Amity Harbor Marine has been in service since 1956. Here is John Noonan from Amity Harbor with more information.
Hi, I'm John Noonan from Amity Harbor Marine. We're located in Amityville. We're on Long Island. We sell a Sea Fox boat. Sea Fox boat's kind of unique. It's not like just a hardcore fish boat. It's a boat that has, I don't know, it's a family boat that's fishable. So it has luxury, it has performance, it has bathrooms, it has all the things that most families would just love to have if they actually came to see it. Amity Harbor Marine, we have a heritage. We've been here since 1956. Ben Polvidente started it with his father, Ron Polvidente. Him and his dad still run the business. We do sales, we do service, we have a marina, we do winter storage. We kind of do everything. So we're a one-stop shop. You should come and see us. We're located on Woods Creek, which is right off the Great South Bay. If you were coming from Route 110, we'd be about 3/4 of a mile east on Montauk Highway. But the canal is very nice. It's a 6-minute ride up, make a left, right across from Tow Bay. We sell another brand of boats too. If you're not into fishing, we have Chaparral boats. It's one of the #1 boats sold in the world. We're one of their leading dealers. It's a great family boat, kind of real luxury. It's like driving around in a Lexus or an Infinity. You'll love it. We're a warranty company for Yamaha outboards and Mercruiser IOs. We fully stock parts and service. You have an issue, we have a fix. We're open from Tuesday till Saturday from 9:30 till 5. You should come and see us. There's some great deals. I have a couple of leftover boats in both Chaparral and Sea Fox. There's a couple of great trades. I do take trades, and I just don't take garbage trades. These trades are checked out, finished, clean, wonderful. Come and get it.
We have some recent tournament results for you. Brandon Sausele sealed the deal on the Montauk Surfmasters tournament with a 45-pound striper that he caught after dark in Montauk. He said it has been a tough spring in the Montauk area for surf casting, but his key to finding this winning fish was grinding it out and staying after it. Nice job, Brandon, on the winner.
For more than 20 years, anglers everywhere have come to know one thing, that nothing says no to fish bites.
We have another open boat episode with Jenni Ackerman premiering this Sunday. She fishes the skinny water. Here's a sneak peek look at it.
You guys aren't going to want to miss this week's open boat, airing Sunday at 6. You got to wait for it. I'm in Florida right now. Not on this boat, but physically in Florida. But right now, I'm filming the open boat for you guys, and it's a real treat. We're back out with Frankie Z, and we're catching some flukes and maybe some other stuff. But you got to stay tuned for Sunday's open boat to catch it. See you guys out there.
Let's move on over to our preview of the digital issue of the Fisherman magazine that just came out on Monday. Here's what you can expect in this week's issue. Starting off, the surf column, plug bag workhorses, number 3, the needlefish, inshore, the cast net advantage, our offshore column, tuna jig selections, and our tackle tip, getting your drag set right for striped bass. All right, now let's take a look at our upcoming events around the island. Starting off July 17th, that is today, we have the Town of Islip Public Freshwater Clinic. Then on July 19th is the Ricciardio Fluke Tournament. On July 26th is the Bayshore Fish and Hunt first annual Fluke Tournament. Also on July 26th is the Great Gun Mauritius Anglers Take Event Fishing Event. And again, on July 26th is the Staten Island Pink Ribbon Fluke Tournament. For all the details on these events and more, visit thefisherman.com/events. Let's get the latest from the Dreamboats and the Coastal Kayak Clash tournaments.
There were no new entries in the Dreamboat Challenge this week, so the leaderboard remains the same. In third place is Jeffrey Harrison with 17 points, Thomas Luciano with 17 points, and Rashawn Williams with 17 points. Are you the best angler in the Northeast? Well, now is your chance to prove it. The Fisherman's Dreamboat Contest is back. Win this Steigercraft center console powered by Yamaha along with these other great prizes. Fish hard and weigh in as many of these species to be top on the leaderboard. What's the catch? You must be a subscriber to the Fisherman magazine. All it takes is one fish on the board to win a great prize, so however you fish, you have a shot. For all the details and official rules, visit thefisherman.com. Now it's time for a Coastal Kayak Clash update. We had 2 entries that landed on the board this week. Todd Treyones landed a massive 17.25-inch porgy that now leads the category. And Dustin Stevens continued his barrage of quality fish by landing a second place 34.5-inch bluefish. The top 3 now look like this. We now have Todd Treyones jumping into third place with 5 points, Tom Howard holding steady in second with 6 points, and Dustin Stevens remains at the top with 9 total points. Hey kayakers, the Fisherman's Coastal Kayak Clash contest is back. Win this fully outfitted Hobie Mirage Lynx kayak from Yak Attack along with other great prizes. Catch and release as many of these species to be top on the leaderboard. To enter, you must be a subscriber to the Fisherman magazine, fish from a kayak, and document your catch. Many chances to win great prizes, so get out there on the water now and fish hard. To be part of the action, you must be a subscriber and register at thefisherman.com.
Our meteorologist, Rich Von Ohlen, his weather and fishing report is brought to you by Premium Bucktails. Rich.
Hey, thanks, Matt. We'll check that weekend forecast. You can always check your favorite apps, weather tools, weather sites as we get closer to the weekend. This is a general heads-up, general overview on the upcoming weekend. So a quick fishing report, my neck of the woods, southwest corner of Nassau County, Reynolds Channel from the Atlantic Beach Bridge to the State Channel. It's been really picking up. A lot of fluke. The last couple of weeks, and more we're seeing a lot of small fish between 10 and 13 inches, but you work these channels enough using the gulps, nuclear chickens, paddle tails, grubs, you'll probably get some keepers in there. Case in point, my wife, I took her to the east a little bit to the Lido golf course area on Sunday, and she scored with a 25-inch fluke, maybe 5.5 pounds. We actually released this fish. She fought it like a champ. Very good to see these bigger fish in the mix with the smaller fish. It's a great time of the year to take family, the kids, friends, maybe those who haven't fished too much. Plenty of action up and down Reynolds Channel and the State Channel right now with some of the fluke. So good time to be out. I switched gears on Wednesday. We went out in the ocean in search of the cobia. I've been hearing some cobia being caught right now in the ocean, but instead we found some dolphins and, of course, all these big cow-nosed rays. You may be seeing these all across East Rockaway Inlet, Jones Inlet, out to the State Channel, back bays. They're all over the place. We didn't get any cobia on Wednesday, but had a few dusky sharks take the baits and some bluefish as well. Water temps, we were reading about 77, 78 degrees, so they're very warm this time of year. Weather looks good. If you're going to do some offshore stuff, of course, the big tuna bite across the Montauk area. I think Friday, if you give it a little bit of time, early morning between about 6 and 9 a.m., it's going to be blowing from the northwest about 15 to 20, 25. But then by about 11 a.m., noon, midday, things start to settle down. And I think you get a good window going into Saturday and also into Sunday, although a little bit of rain gets in there, but I think the wind will kind of hold off a bit. Shouldn't be a bad weekend overall. 1s to 2s, 2 to 4s. I think, Saturday probably the better day of the weekend, going offshore, doing some stuff. Highs not too bad, 70s and 80s, certainly not that hot and not that humid on Saturday. We start to get the humidity back with some of the rain coming back on Sunday. So Friday, again, just give it time. Maybe, a little late start there. You should be great. Late morning, midday, afternoon, little northwest breeze. You'll feel the difference. Saturday, what a great window in there. Hardly a breeze. Great for offshore. And then Sunday, a little more of a southwest, northeast breeze with some rain in there. But I think for the most part, should be okay. So just watch the early morning gusty wind on Friday. Give it some time. Midday, afternoon should be great. Saturday's terrific. And then Sunday, Sunday, it's okay. Just maybe bring a pullover, maybe a jacket, parka, as you might get some rain in there, but nothing crazy. You can check my forecast, Weather Express. It's on Facebook and YouTube. And if you do get out this weekend, and looks like another overall good July weekend coming up. So be safe as always and catch 'em up. Have a great weekend. Matt, back to you.
From Shinnecock, let's check in with Mike Dean.
In the famed waters of Panama awaits a fishing experience like no other. Tropic Star Lodge welcomes anglers to get in on world-famous fishing action. Plan your perfect trip today. Tropic Star Lodge, the ultimate in fishing adventures for more than 60 years.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, everyone. Typical summer fishing going on in between Shinnecock and Moriches. Fluke bite is good, not great. Most of the action is out in the ocean. There are a couple of fish in the bay, but with these warmer water temps, they've moved out to the ocean. So fish bite and gulp is working a lot better than spearing, and so they're around. So get out there and get them. Also, the porgies and sea bass on the wrecks and reefs are going pretty well. Hampton Ladies had some really good trips. They do a happy hour trip out to Hampton Reef, 2 hours, very easy, great for family fishing. Striped bass, a couple of the grinding surfcasters are getting a few. That's closer to the inlet with some of that colder, even though it's about 75 degrees, ocean water coming in. And was good to see that there's some bunker in the area. Went out with my son and a buddy earlier, tried to find a convenient tune about 10 to 15 miles out. That didn't happen. Did see a lot of porpoises or a couple of whales in the distance. But on the way back in, sort of 2 bunker pods, nothing huge, and they were kind of juvenile size, but something is better than nothing. But that tuna bite that kind of got going on July 4th weekend with the bluefin is still going on. Captain Adrian Muller, Rockfish Charters out of Santa Moriches, he has really been dialed in on them. He got into quite a few fish the last few days, and going to all those typical spots that are between 30 to 60 miles out. So he's typically based in Brooklyn. I won the Manhattan Cup with him in 24. I've fished them for a long time. Great guy, great captain. Has made Felix pretty much all chicken pop, but he is able to troll as well. But definitely a guy you want to book a trip with while he's out here. He's heading back to Brooklyn in the fall. So, all right. Got a little bit of weather, it looks like, coming in the next few days, but definitely fishable, over the weekend and beginning of next week. So get out there and get it done before you know it, the summer will be over. All right, back to you, Matt.
At the edge of Long Island, where the ocean meets tradition, Montauk Anglers Club can be your boat's home and your gateway to legendary fishing. Whether you're a pro or just casting your first line, this is where memories are made. Join Montauk Anglers Club, where the catch of the day is just the beginning. Or go to montaukanglersclub.com for more information.
With our fly and freshwater report, we have Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Hello, Matt. Well, I'm back from Alaska. It was a fabulous trip. I can't tell you how many fish I couldn't even tell you. It was a lot of fish. But I'm back, and I'm actually guiding today. I'm on my way guiding. I've been doing have a lot of guided trips for beginners, and if you're interested in learning how to fly fish, give me a call, and I can set up a lesson for you where it includes casting and also fishing. But anyway, as far as I've been out of the loop, but I'm listening to a lot of people called in and let me know. As far as the fishing goes, well, we are in our summer mode. That means the fishing gets a little tougher some places, right? Long Island is a little bit different. Most of our creeks are spring creeks. It is definitely better to fish either late or early than in the middle of the day. Keep an eye out for the temperatures. As far as another option is, well, why don't you just try carp fishing or fish for bluegills or bass? There are plenty of ponds, and they're not affected by the weather as much. So there are options. As far as the saltwater goes, well, it is for stripers basically a night game right now. It's just it's been hot and the boat traffic's up, so I would fish after dark, or very early in the morning. There's like I said, there are stripers around, but they're not out all the time. Bluefish is a little bit different. You can find pods of bluefish. If you're on the ocean, you'll see them, but also in the back bays are very good. Another option is, well, try fly fishing for fluke. look for flats that have some low spots in them, and that's where you'll find them. And I'm not talking about 2 to 3 feet of water. You're not fishing deep water. So you have other options. Don't give it up. I mean, the biggest thing I say there's no fishing is because, well, the fishing effort's down because of the heat. But get out when you can. It's still a good time. I get out. I'm guiding today, and I'll probably get out tonight. So until next week, tie lines, everybody.
From Huntington, we have Captain Gaige.
Thanks, Matt. What's up, everybody? Captain Gaige here reporting to you from the Montauk Yacht Club. We are live at the Montauk Canyon Challenge. It's Tuesday, about 5 o'clock. We've been out here all day. Epicness going on. The fish that are coming over the rails and onto the dock for the weigh-in is absolutely insane. Right now, the top fish is Bad Daddy with 233.8 pounds on the leaderboard. He's number one. And you guys want to follow the leaderboard, you could head over to MontaukCanyonChallenge.com, or you could download the app. Me and Corey had the pleasure of going over to Chris's new store, the Pelagic Outfitters here in Montauk. What a great shop. Great job, Chris. The store looks amazing. Hopefully we'll run into you over here at Montauk Yacht Club in the next few days. Hopefully we'll see you over here for the tournament. Guys, 85 boats entered. 1 million in Calcutta prizes going down right here at the Montauk Yacht Club. I even got to run into John Waters and talk to him. That was great to meet him, the dock master out here at Montauk Yacht Club. And me and Corey are still on the bass. If you guys want to get out there and catch some striped bass in our area, we're going out live lining and chunking. Hit us up. Head over to sandcitycharter.com. We'll be happy to get you out there. We have a busy week this week into the weekend, but if you want to get out next week, let us know. We'll be happy to get you out there. Wishing everybody bent rods, tight lines, and I'll see you out on the water. Back to you, Matt.
Rob Greco of the Long Island Outdoorsman checks in from Rockville Center.
Hello, fishermen readers. This is Robert from Long Island Outdoorsman giving you this week's fishing report, starting with inshore. The fluke bite is still good. Still getting keepers in the bay over here on the South Shore, Western South Shore of Long Island. And then also, it's a good time of the year to start doing some crabbing. I'm actually heading out on Sunday with the family. We're going to hit a pier, a local pier, and we're going to do a little fishing, and we're going to set some crab traps up and try to get some blue claws. So we have all that stuff in stock, all different size traps. We have the ring traps, we have square traps, and overnight traps. All right, and as far as the offshore report goes, cobia, they're actually getting some in the bay as well, but most of the cobia bite's going to be on the bunker schools out in the ocean. Getting some pretty solid reports. One of our customers came in, he geared up specifically to go for cobia the next morning, and he ended up getting one. He wanted to remain anonymous, but yeah, so he targeted a cobia and he got him, so it's worth going out for him and looking for him. It's a great time for that. As far as the tuna goes, it's pretty much wide open. Anybody that has access to the internet can pretty much see that, you know, whether you get close to the canyon or make it all the way to the canyon, it's a good opportunity for yellowfin, mahi, big eyes, bluefins. You know, it's pretty much all happening. Whether you're trolling or if you're using any jigs, I got the UVT jigs in stock. We got Ron Z's. You can cast these or you can deck stick these. And then if you want to do the popper style, I have all different Nomad sizes and colors in stock. All right, so back to you guys. Thank you.
From the Western Sound, we have Nuno Decosta from Tyalurs Tackle up and ride.
Hey guys, thanks for having us again. Amazing week. Let's start with the offshore. The offshore fishing has been absolutely phenomenal. This week I was out, we had some tuna, marlin, and mahi. The guys out there doing these tournaments, they are coming back with some big scores of yellowfin, big eye. The night chunk has gotten going with some great catches on nice size 60 to 90 pound yellowfin out there. So an amazing midway point of the offshore season here. It's been great, even swordfish out there. Like I said, marlin, tuna, mahi. It's all happening. The water looks amazing offshore in various different spots, so hopefully it continues for the duration of the season. Inshore fishing here, fluke fishing is pretty good with some keepers mixed into the shorts. The porky fishing is decent, nothing crazy to write home about. And then your striped bass fishing, the Sharpies are still dialed in, whether they're fishing live bait like bunker or they're heading and they're fishing artificials. They're doing pretty good. Other guys are struggling. We got to get away from the mojos and we got to adapt to this time of the year as we're in the middle of summer here. So definitely go with casting either jigs, flutter spoons, casting mojos, or the live bait, guys, if you get your hands on live bait. And last year around this time is when we started fishing live eels, guys. So anyway, we're open every day 7 to 7, midway through the summer. Tight lines out there.
From the Breezy Point area, we have Captain Cal.
All right, here we are reporting live fishing and landing from Jamaica Bay. And right now it's all about fishing structure because the fishing is on the slow side. So the best place to catch fish is, fishing right against some good structure. As you can see, we got a nice bridge right in back of us. And just to let you know, bait is also a very big important key right now. We've been fishing clam and worms and have not had success, but we got a little treat right now. We got some sand fleas, and check out Dominic's rig right here. We got the 7 rig, high-low rig with 2 sand fleas. Get it, drop it down. And right now the sand fleas are very effective. They're out fishing the worms, they're out fishing the clams, and some of these kayakers got some really nice hubcap porgies. Yeah, so right now it's all about getting creative, using the right bait. We picked up a lot of dogfish. There's a lot of sharks in the area right now, small sharks that is. And but the good news is the bigger porgies are in. We still got fluke inside and outside the bay. But again, it is a good time to hit some reefs, fish a little bit on the outside, do some traveling and, put in some work and find the fish. But one of these successful anglers right here. Oh, check that out. Look at that. Those are what you can expect from Jamaica Bay. Straight jumbo porgies. There you go. Show us what you caught them with too.
I caught them on these sand.
Look at that.
Get them right off the beach.
There you go. There you have it. Fish smarter, not harder. Back to you, Matt.
Captain Mike Sentry has the latest from Staten Island.
Well, guys, Mike Sentry here. And for this week, the fluke tournament for the Raritan Bay Anglers Club is this Saturday. Captain's meeting is tonight, which is Thursday, July 17th at 7 p.m. The door prizes and raffles go off around 8 o'clock. So make sure you join. It's $125 for the boat. You're allowed up to 6 people on the boat, and there's no restrictions on where to fish. Again, that's the Raritan Bay Anglers Club this Saturday, the tournament for the fluke. Inshore grounds, we are getting reports of some really nice bluefin tuna. You're looking at some between 65 to some to 70, and the occasional, wait for this truck to pass, hold on, and the occasional 90, 95 incher. I was out there a couple of days ago, only for a few hours. Decided to troll some naked ballyhoo and some weighted ballyhoo with shad life heads, my go-to lures for trolling ballyhoo. And to my surprise, I didn't even get a single knockdown. But if you manage to drop a shad life jig, it's a big old shad, like a 9-incher or even a 6-incher, and NLBN lures, the paddle tails in white, you will get definitely a hookup. And one boat next to me was hooked up. They were out there for about 4 hours trying to fight and land this thing. So pick your choice, pick your weapon, rightfully. Don't put too much heat on these fish, especially with spinning gear. It's really not good for them. The water was 80 degrees and we were just a little bit over 27 miles. So it's not that far. So you guys can make it happen. Go out there, make sure you have your HMS permit.
Fisherman Magazine does have an apparel store. Keep that in mind. We have hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, all online now, and free shipping with orders over $100. It's the perfect gift for yourself. Visit thefisherman.com/shop or click on the card in the upper right. Well, that's your report for the week, folks. I'm here in ICAST in Orlando, Florida. A lot of good stuff we're seeing here. A lot of stuff coming to you guys. Gonna be hitting the tackle shops real soon in 2025, 2026. Keep in mind, we're gonna be sending out these ICAST videos once a week. Remember to subscribe to our e-newsletter. Get on our YouTube, subscribe to that as well so you know exactly when these videos are coming out to see the latest and greatest in the fishing industry. And keep in mind, fishing has been good out there as well. Fluke fishing has been phenomenal. There's striped bass all over the East End. There's a lot to do. Get out there. Send me some photos at mbroderick@thefisherman.com for a feature in the weekly video fishing forecast or the magazine. And last but not least, we will see you next week.